Many faculty like to include a syllabus in one of several ways in Blackboard. In this video, I'm going to show you two ways. One, to attach a syllabus so that your students can download, print, and view on their own computer. And I'm also going to show you how to put a syllabus on screen so that your students can read it. In addition, I do want to show you a feature in Blackboard called the review status, where students need to click a button proving that they did in fact read the syllabus, and then you'll have proof online of the time and date that they did that. Let's start with syllabus as an attached item. What you'll need to do is go into a content area and create an item where you can browse to a file. Let me show you what these steps look like. I am in one of my courses and I have two different versions of the syllabus. The top one is the uploaded syllabus, and you can see that there is a file attached, and the bottom one is a screen view of the syllabus. Let me start with the uploaded. In order to get this, you're going to choose the Build Content menu, and then you're going to select Item. When the item comes up, you must name the item. In this case, you'll probably want to call it something that has syllabus in it. And then you are going to browse on your computer, or if you've previously uploaded the syllabus as a course file, you'll browse through previously uploaded files. And you're going to attach the document. You can set some options like it must be available, and you could track the number of views later if you want to see how many students have actually looked at it. But as I did mention, I will be showing you how to set review status, which is different. If you would like your syllabus to be restricted, you can set restrictions on date and time. So again, you must put something in the name, you'll skip the text, you must attach a file, and you can optionally choose items there. What your students will see will look a lot like the top item. The title has shown up, and I called mine an uploaded syllabus, but whatever you put in the title area will be there. And they will see the link to the document, and they'll need to click it. Now, one note about the kind of document that you put in. Whatever type of file that you choose, your students must have a corresponding program in order to see that. Most students now have the updated version of Microsoft Office, so saving it as a docx is probably okay in most instances, but you may want to let students know that that is a required software for your course. To have your syllabus be something that is viewed on screen is similar to uploading a file. In this case, you're actually going to type out what you'd like and use the formatting tools to make it look attractive. And then you can even use, if you're going to copy and paste from an existing file, I'll show you where there's a clear format button that will help remove any unusual formatting in the background. When you go into the content area, you also choose Build Content like you did before, and you'll select an item and follow all the steps as before, but this time you're going to add text in the text area, and below I have a sample of text that's been formatted. Let me show you how I did that. After selecting Add Item, this text area in the center is where you can begin to type directly. It's possible for you information here, and after you've typed it, you may go in and choose different formatting, different colors, and you can even use the alignment, the different other formatting options that you'll find in Blackboard. Now, the one that is important is the Clear Format button. This button is located right here on the toolbar. It looks like two carrots with a red line through it. And the steps that you would follow would be to go to a Word document or another document where you have text written up about your syllabus, to copy it and then paste into this text area. Then you would select all of the text and choose the Clear Formatting button, and it will remove any hidden formatting that may come from Microsoft Word, especially has pernicious formatting in the background. And then you'll be able to reformat here in Blackboard and have an attractive looking syllabus. So the steps for the on-screen is to choose the build content area and the item from that, name it again, and this time add and format text. You can use the same date and time options as well. So there are two ways, as an attached, as an on-screen, and you can always combine both and have the on-screen as well as the attached document in one item and meet the needs of both of your students. Finally, I'm going to show you how to set review status so that you can tell when students have read the syllabus, or you can remind students that they need to go in and check what the course expectations are. Let me show you how that works for your students. Every item, once it's created, has chevrons next to it that allow you to either go back and edit or do additional features. In this instance, we are going to turn on the review status by selecting Set Review Status. When you select this option, you have the ability to enable or disable, and items are always set as disabled, so you must turn them on. When you make this selection, what your students see is a button on their screen. I'm in the student view of the syllabus, and you can see that there has been a review status set for both of these types of syllabi. This is what students will see, a Mark Reviewed button, and when they select this, two things happen. First, it shows that they have in fact reviewed it by putting a small check mark, and in your view, you can tell the time and the date that they did in fact review that item. So, by setting the Marked Reviewed, a button appears on the student screen. In order for you to check the progress for each student, you need to go back to that same item, expand the chevrons again, and this time you're going to look for the User Progress choice. Let me show you what that looks like. Selecting the chevrons and finding User Progress. This shows that ULV Student 1 did in fact review the item, which was the syllabus, and it shows the time and date that that was done. So it's possible to have an attached item, an on-screen item, and to set the review status so that you can be sure students have seen this item.